Welcome back to VID Machine. You're watching Sly Guy, Kaboom, Kaboom, and Super Kaboomo, yeah. Here we go. Kaboomo, yeah, Kaboomo, yeah. Here we go, here we go. It's Arena, it's Arena. It's the difference between owning the card and owning the one in Arena. Owning a digital version. The paper card versus the digital version. Yeah, we have a difference. Have offended you again. So I guess this is the end. Because everybody knows you're such a snowflake and you're just quite upset at every single thing we said. Everybody knows it's all just in your head. Wasted feeling, going, speaking. You know why you've crossed the line when I said that you were mine. Going, skiing, no hard feelings. Since you will not be my girl, this is the end of my... Welcome back, guys, to another episode of VID Machine. Sly Guy. So right now, we're going to tell the difference between owning an actual card, the physical card, and owning a digital version of this card. Alright? So we're gonna let you know what the difference is, the difference in price, the difference in being able to play with the card, the difference in the card increasing in value, and how it compares to owning a house and lot and a condo unit in the Philippines. Alright? So let's go and go through this wonderful conversation. So basically, let's just say you have a Sacred Foundry and you bought this Sacred Foundry for $10 and added the Sacred Foundry to your deck. Now, later on, if the Sacred Foundry increases in value to, let's say, $20 a card, you should be able to sell this at a profit. Let's just say you need a bunch of other cards and don't need the Sacred Foundry anymore, you can trade it for other cards, physical cards, right? Now, let's just say later on you want to decide to keep it, okay, but wear and tear happens, the card gets damaged. So that's the disadvantage. It gets damaged and it's more expensive. Let's head over now to the Arena version of the card. So it's the same card right here, Sacred Foundry. Okay? Sacred Foundry from Arena. Normally, all you have to do is get a bunch of wild cards. So the same $10 to get a single Sacred Foundry will get you 4 wild cards in Arena, which will get you 4 Sacred Foundries. So in Arena, they're like $2.50 each, so very much cheaper. And you get a full playset of Sacred Foundries. Stomping Ground. Okay, you get your fetch, your Shocklands. Temple Garden. So you get your Shocklands right there. Now, the major difference here, okay, is this. When Wizards suddenly decides to just shut down Arena, they decide, hey, not too many people are playing paper, we're losing sales in paper Magic, we're gonna have to shut down Arena for a while. Remove Sacred Foundry from Arena. Or let's ban Sacred Foundry in Arena. The moment that happens, it's a goodbye Sacred Foundry. Alright? So, the moment that happens, you will no longer have access to Sacred Foundry because technically in Arena, you do not own the card. So let's go back to Sacred Foundry in Arena. There we go. You do not own that card. Now, in real life, this card stays with you forever. So even if it gets banned, like your Okos, your Uros, actually my Uro is still there, but I can't use him in Arena anymore because he's banned. I can only use him in casual play. Now, it compares well. It also compares, okay, with owning a condo and owning a house and lot. If you buy a house and lot, you own it. Right here, you can hold it, you can live in it. If it increases in value, okay, you can use a portion of it, you can rent it out. If it increases in value later, you can sell it. And you can buy another house and lot later on. Or you can trade it for another house and lot that people like. So you have more options because you own it, as opposed to buying a condo unit right there. You own the unit, but you don't own the land. Anything happens to that land, then you are basically screwed. If the building gets old and management decides not to repair it, you are basically screwed. If they decide not to maintain the pool, the gym, and if the security guards get lazy and they decide not to provide security anymore, you are screwed. You'd be better off owning house and lot. But there's some high-end condos like DMCI that actually maintain the same quality of service, but we're talking about the lower-end condominiums, the lower-end condo units, which people have been getting, which people have challenges with. Right? And now, since the focus is getting damaged, we're going to have to end this episode. Once again, this is the ID Machine with the Sly Guy. We're signing off right now.